to delete this VOD. I need to delete this VOD. I need to delete this VOD. Can I show this? Yeah, I can show this. I can show this. Save. Close. Oh, it's in. We're back. This should work. I think. This should all work. Wow, you were tiny. Hello, Goblin. I need... like... oh. This source is not supported? I think I added it before it wasn't supported. That's funny. That's really funny. I added it before they stopped supporting it. You've reached the limit for this source. Why? Okay. I'm also gonna restart this. Just gonna restart the album. I also need to... okay, let's pause first. Center on screen. Why are you doing this? Whoop. Whoop. Hold on, let's make this center of attention. Bam. Nope. Not seen. Add this. Add source text. Okay, you go away. Oh, widescreen for full view. There we are. Okay. I need to play the game. Okay, we're gonna take this out. Do this. F11. F11. Can I get this to fit? What about fill screen? Not stretch. Perfect. It's centered. I for real gotta thank you and the rest of the team for making this starting my new favorite game. Thank you. Thank you. I will pass on the message. That's nice. That guy's nice. Okay, settings. Ava, I love your music, but I want to be able to... Anyway. I gotta do one more thing, and then we game. Oh, I can't use this. I gotta use that. Purple Alex. I worked very hard. You did not work on this game at all, Azza. Go away. Go away. You did not work. I worked on this game too. Wait, why is it doing that? Is this cropped? This looks cropped. Why is it doing that? Edit transform. It's cropped. Shut up, dude. You did not work on this game. It's cropped like a little bit. Yeah, yeah, it is. Why was it cropped? It was probably because of Animal Crossing. Anyway. We doing good with OBS? Yes, we are doing beautiful. CPU underclocking? My CPU's underclocked? What? My CPU's not underclocked. Oh shit, I gotta do the thing to... I gotta... okay. Here we are. Now that we're done with that, let's play some dope. Did not work on the game. They are lying, by the way. Anyway, as you can see, I've played this game a little bit before. You know, I'm only level 100. Only level 100. Jesus! What just happened? Hi, owner of game. I don't own the game. I don't own the game. Your old game, Throw Yourself, is broken? How? How is it broken? It spawns me an invis. What? No way Popper's broken. That's funny. Hold on. I gotta go say that to Angel. Apparently Popper is broken according to this one guy. It spawns him invisible. I don't own this game, nor did I work on Popper at all, but I will direct you to the wrong person. The right person. I don't have any control over the other game, so I will direct your problem to the right person. You've not played... You should play Ultra Kill. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I've played this game a lot. I don't control the UI. I knew they were on mobile. This is my favorite thing to do personally. I love knocking this thing down. That's good. Wait, this is kind of peak. Hold on. That's too loud, but this is too quiet. Perfect. Well, the Switch UI button is a bit too big, but there should be a way to have it to the corner and also small. I'll screenshot this, I guess. I'm just doing this to annoy Angel. Okay. Destroy, break things. Yeah, I need to destroy, break things. You should play Ultra Kill as a... You should play it. It's a good game. Call me bronze sexual the way I'm into LeBron. Holy, is that the hit composer of Alex? It is! It is the hit composer. I got studs. Hold on, y'all check this out. Check this out. Y'all are gonna love it. I need to record. Say hi to YouTube. I feel like activating a nuke today. Ow. Encoding overloaded. Why? Dude, does this thing hate? Does this? Hold on. Why is the encoding overloaded? YouTube is not obtaining enough. What is happening? Is it if I stop TikTok, will this? What is happening? Hold on. It's TikTok. No. Really? It's TikTok. No, dude. Not awesome. Deliver 5,000 bits. 5,030. Audio bit rate 96. Fine. I could force my CPU to do more work. I don't know how that'd work though. I don't know if that'd work well. Come back, come back, come back, come back. Please, YouTube, don't die. YouTube. Okay. We should have, if I'm doing this right. Yes. Encoding is having to do its job. Everything's having to do its job. Okay. Now, if I try doing TikTok. Switch, fine, dude. Oh, it hates that. It hates that. Why? Why does it hate that? Okay, if I stop doing that, does OBS die again? Yes. No, OBS. Okay, OBS is everything is working except for OBS having bitrate problems when streaming with TikTok. Network limitations to OBS settings. 10 megabits upload. Okay. Oh god, I'd have to restart. Ugh. Okay. What? We're gonna try. I know I'm supposed to be playing the game. Actually, no, don't go live. Because I'm using a lot of bitrate here. We're going to shove this down. We're going to hit the bumpers to 300, force this to 720, force this to 30. Keep the audio bitrate the same. 720p 60, 3800. Hopefully. Don't die. Also, the game will probably need to optimize it. I feel like yelling at this person, but Angel's not. And that's pretty much all I have to say. How much do you know about coding? Okay. OBS, are you dying? TikTok, what does that look like? That probably looks really, really bad. Okay, where am I? This looks fine. This looks great. Okay, never mind. Let's play. Let's play the game. Let's do what we were meant to do. Let's play the game. Finally. If I record. Twitch, are you doing the thing where you're like just showing one frame per every now and then? If I run around, do a couple of things like woo! YouTube, are you working? Yes, everything is working. Good Lord. I hate this. I hate how OBS will, like, throw a fit if TikTok is using too much bandwidth. TikTok, I force you to use 3000. Just found out you could wall jump, bruh. Bruh. Yeah, you can wall jump, fool. You're fool. Azza, you can hear me, right? There should be an optimization option in settings that may... without... Well, not everyone has a powerful device. That's okay. This guy is kind of making me mad. No, I checked. Everyone does have a powerful device. Yeah, I actually have I have the best computer ever. Mine's a 9th gen iPad. Are you for real? Are you for real? Yeah, it's shouldn't need to make the game harder to make. so that you can have the best performance possible. Oh, gotta go. Okay. Okay, bye-bye. That guy was awesome. That guy was awesome, actually. Okay, I need to go back. To this. This song. Thank you, Jax, for the follow. Thank you for the likes as well. A laughing, crying emoji. Okay, what the hell? Why is this still stale? Oh, I want to use that. Ugh. Anyway. Let's go to the movies. I want to go to the movies. Is the movies still up or did the movies get destroyed? Did my nuke destroy the movies? Yeah. We could have seen Mustard and Relish. No more movies, guys. Sorry. Holy guacamole, I am loving this game. Azza, do you like this game? Azza. Azza, stand still. Stand still. No, come back here. Why are you running? Come back. No. Hey. Do you like... Hey! Stop. 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 You're making me mad. Hi. Oh, I forgot there's the dark RP sounds. As I put cheese in Roblox, just say cheese. Oh, there's a bad delay, isn't there? That's funny. You're like very delayed on my end. Damn. That sucks. Why are we so delayed today, people? Stream. Thank you for the like. CPU usage. Higher, less CPU. Medium. Thank you for the follow, by the way, and the likes. Is the owner here? No. Okay, my CPU shot up to 11. How much CPU do I have available?
Hello.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Hello.
Hey.
Scared the fuck out of me.
I didn't even do anything scary.
Huh?
I didn't even do anything scary.
Yeah, I know. You just joined and you were... I had the volume up loud. Anyway, welcome in, Alfie. Welcome in.
I'm on illegal substances.
Are you on the edibles?
I am.
Oh,
I took one and then I threw up and I was like, oh, and then I took another.
and then you threw up?
No, I didn't throw up.
Dude, you're gonna wake
I
up. You're gonna
learned
wake
that-
up like 3 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, I employed the old curling your toes technique and it removes your gag reflex. Which
Can I
I learned
describe?
it from sucking penis.
Can I tell how your edibles are really, really bad?
Yeah.
I'll censor this for YouTube, but Alfie's edibles are like they're.
Do you have
like,
viewers?
I don't want to get high on stream.
What? No, that's not even close to what I was asking. I said, do you have viewers?
Oh, viewers like 2.
Oh, rad.
Anyway, Alfie, what'll happen is he'll get high, and then
No way.
what'll happen is after he gets high, he gets a little sleepy, and then he hibernates. Like last time you slept for 30 hours, right?
No, it was like 26.
26 hours. And you'll have like a good amount of sleep the night before, right?
Yeah.
Like it'll be like an okay amount of sleep, but you wouldn't sleep for like 26
Yeah.
hours the next night.
I don't know why I do this to myself, honestly.
I don't know why
that
you
UK
either.
weed. But yeah, it's like half cooked and I'm just waiting for the rest to really come and get me. To really come and get me.
Help
Do you like my new avatar?
I do. I saw it earlier. I thought it was very, very cute.
Irony boss. Oh, the sponge job chain.
Me too, haha. They just forgot to give me Shut up, Azza. Shut up. Me when I lie. K?
That kind guy. Oh, he really doesn't care.
That guy, he's pretty kind. You might even call him that kind guy. Dude, what was Angel saying about Popper? Because I messaged him that, like, some guy came in and talked about a bug.
Dude, are you talking about me? Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I was talking to you.
What was he saying about? I don't know.
Oh. Well, apparently the spawn in Popper is just marked as a destructible structure.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh yeah, happy Easter, Alfie.
It's the 21st for me, you jackass.
Alfie, the captain's gonna get you.
He would like to meet you in his private quarters.
I don't think I can put that up on screen.
No, I would. What the hell is this guy doing here?
What does this guy want? I hate this guy! Can I kick Angel? Nope. Angel. I hate you, Angel D23. You killed my parents? Here's some useless I'm currently choking a certain animal.
Masturbation jokes.
You might even say it lays eggs.
I hope that kind guy really believes that Angel killed my parents. That'd be cool.
That would be cool. Shoot other players update when. I think I'd kill you a lot.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Hi. Oh, okay. Hi. Hi there. How are you? That's horrible. Hey! I got first. What happened? What happened? What are you giggling at? Hey, it's me, developer of Destruction of Property Emulator. I need you to kill your parents. Oh, that kind guy left. I was about to say that kind guy. Do your parents own a gun?
So bad.
What? You're lagging?
God has cursed me.
That kind guy. Do you own a gun?
Ooh! Ooh!
Ooh! Join V6! Oh.
Oh, look, I'm the top of 3 leaderboards.
Join VC!
I got that all by myself. That's,
What?
I heard that. Look, I'm the top of 3 leaderboards.
You're on the top of 3? That's awesome. How do you feel about yourself?
I feel so good because I got that legitimately.
Really? You were testing the what? Sorry, car seat headrest is loud.
Yep.
Well, can you?
I don't have voice chat.
Can you still join VC?
Oh no, yes I do.
Why?
I'm here because I'm going to tickle you.
No!
Ooh, ooh.
Oh yeah, I need to buy the flintlock.
Oh. Oh, meet me in my private quarters.
Shut up! Shut up!
I run a tight this, and I would like you to meet me.
Did you give everybody flintlock?
Welcome.
Ah!
I'm speaking to you in your brain. It is me, carbon dioxide. Please breathe me out.
Please nude
You
me.
scared the fuck out of me.
I am made of 1 carbon atom and 2 oxygen atoms.
Did you see my Z? It's really important that you see my
What
Z,
was the
Angel. I
Z?
promoted your game.
Let me see. Let's see the Z.
Let's see the C. I'm gonna read it out.
I don't think you should do that, Sam.
Lol, I'm
Why?
such a noob. I just realized you can play this game without violently masturbating. Hashtag free as fuck.
That's
Oh,
horrible.
it tickles your little toes.
I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna put that tweet on screen.
Yeah, let
You should
everyone
do that.
see the wisdom.
Let everyone see.
Yeah,
Angel,
just permanently be on the side of your screen.
Angel, can you ping to the people that I'm Can you ping your server saying that this is actually the dope developer stream?
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
Today is 1 month of playing dope. No, fuck. 1
Today
week of
is my
playing.
first birthday.
1 week of playing dope. Holy guacamole!
Dude.
I'm loving this game.
Dude, adding the flintlock, I can use that as an excuse to
Tweet about it.
ping everyone. And for game news.
Say that if they don't play this game, they're gonna get 19 quarters
19 quarters. 19 quarters.
instead of the
Yeah,
20.
you just continually add like tiny details and then just ping everybody about it.
Yeah. We all do it
I
in this.
updated this house and now it has a window at everyone. This is for dope, by the way. Have you guys played dope?
Have you tried my game Dope?
Hey, I got braces by the way. Have you tried my game dope? Just some useless information about my life.
About my life.
I don't have braces. I'm probably gonna need
My
braces.
fat grandfather died yesterday. Have you guys played my game dope? It really makes me feel better.
Oh, there's 17 players on Destruction of Property Emulator.
3 more,
I
and
like
the
just speaking
chimpanzee
about
will have
somebody,
that
but
in
just
quarters.
Saying that they're like really fat.
My
dope when your
really,
fat
really,
mother walks in.
my really, really fat uncle, grandpa.
Dude.
Is he an uncle or is he a grandpa?
Okay.
Say that again.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm bombing this.
No. No.
Yeah, the guy
No.
earlier.
You probably were referencing that on purpose. I
What?
think I might kill myself now.
What? Uncle
Sorry, what?
Grandpa?
What were you saying, Sam?
What was I referencing?
What were you saying?
Uncle Grandpa.
No, what were you saying?
I was asking what was I referencing?
I need you to die. Like I need you to die.
What do you need me to
Put
re-
yourself up to like respond to me, but I already don't care for that conversation. What were you saying?
I was asking. What did you mean?
Oh my god.
That's
God.
what. Huh?
Why isn't everyone as smart as me?
Dude. Okay, listen. Now, oh, well, not everyone has a powerful device, and that's all I have to say.
Oh my.
It is my tier than this.
Oh, the game will probably need optimization, and that's pretty much all I have to say.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. That guy was like actually making me kind of mad.
Yeah.
Because
That
he
guy
was
made me
saying
make
he
me-
was on an iPad, like a 9th gen iPad. What do you know about coding? What do you know about optimization?
Oh, this game needs some optimization. Oh, gee! Thanks for the idea. That helps me. I was really stuck on like, oh, what should I do? Oh, optimize it. Oh, gee, I didn't think of that. Make it run better.
I'm gonna post this on Twitter and I'm gonna say Angel's actually like really hostile to all his fans of his game.
Are you hashtag Team Angel D or hashtag Team Z?
What
This
was
game's kinda
that?
shit. Have you tried commenting your code?
No, actually.
You don't
I do not
comment.
do that
You don't.
generally.
Well, there you go.
You don't comment your code. What's wrong with you?
I don't do it enough. I'm gonna be honest, because I write shit and then I don't comment it, like because like it's okay. I'm
You're
not
such a
as
genius, you
motivated
remember
because
it
I'm not
all.
collaborating with anyone when I'm like making it. But the thing is, right, it's still good practice because it ends up being a thing where I'm collaborating with a future version of myself. who doesn't know how the system works or why certain little counterintuitive things are there. So they might waste their time removing things that take a bit of thought to realize, oh, that is actually needed.
Okay, Angel, imagine just like a future you, and there's only one comment in your code, and it's just, yeah, I don't know how this works. I don't know how this works, it just does.
When I wrote this, only me and God knew how it worked. Now only God knows. Top 10 hardest quotes.
Comment hi.
There are
hi,
300
Angel.
comments.
Hi, future Angel.
Hi, future.
There are 300 comments, but there's like
Put a comment in your
I don't know how
code.
many lines of code.
Put a comment in your code that says, "Remember me when you get big."
Remember when you get big. Oh.
Shut up.
Well, I searched for the new line character, to like see how many lines there are. It maxed out at 20,000.
Mm.
So there's not a lot of comments because there's only like 300 comments.
Will I be the first? I gotta like speedrun making this video so I can be the first
that's
person.
the amount of results for like / space.
I was the first person to make a video on Popper aside from
And
the
some
trailer.
of them might be like multiple lines of the same comment.
You tried to debug your 3-month-old code, no
Horrible
comments.
Dog shit music.
Torture.
I wonder. If only there was a cogwheel.
Oh.
But wait, no, it's not horrible and dog shit. What's your fucking problem?
Fuck, what was I saying? I was the first person to upload a video for
What's
Popper.
your FPS,
It was
Sam?
it's probably a little bit worse right now because OBS needs
Okay,
to
just
use
don't tell me.
my CPU. I don't have debug on right now.
Who-
I just
who-
realized I
who-
pushed to talk.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, hi. I was saying it's a little bit worse right now because OBS is using a lot of it. It's at like 40.
Okay, that's weird. My FPS is like... My
It's-
FPS struggles on this game for some reason, even though like most other people's FPS doesn't. Before it didn't used to do that, so I don't know what's going on.
Actually, no. Both OBS and TikTok are only using like 13% of my CPU. Oh yeah, I was trying to switch the encoder that TikTok was using, and like whenever I click the go live button on TikTok, it'll just say, "Oh, use this better encoder," and I was like, yeah, I don't want to. It said not now, and it was like it was recommending it to me, not saying you have to use it, but I just couldn't go live unless I switched it back.
Oh my god.
Why give me the option to change it?
It's probably an oversight.
Also, I'm realizing now that probably would not make the CPU. Why the fuck would the CPU? Well, it'd be the graphics like thing in the CPU, but that'd probably be.
I don't know
ass.
if this game could be. This game, I think, is CPU bound. That's the thing.
Popper is
Dope.
dope. Sorry. Popper
I'm
too.
spanking this primate.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
Roblox
choking this
is
avian.
using 2% of my CPU. Not 2%, 11%.
Well, that's single core.
Yeah,
It is
probably.
one core.
How do you view your FPS on Roblox?
You can turn on debug stats, like in like the dope debug stats, or you can turn on like you can do Shift F5, and that'll show like a thing that pops up the top left that tells you your bunch of stats, but like the top value is your FPS.
I love making YouTube videos, but I hate that like for me to like actually get a video out, I have to stay up all night and edit a video, or else there's like a 10% chance it'll actually get done.
You know the thing where it says FPS and then proceeds to say whatever per second, but like that per second is already stated in the label. So does that mean this is like frames per second, like per second squared, like the acceleration. Dude, it's like the acceleration of the frames, you know? Like, think about it. No, just me. Awkward.
TPS is doing great though.
Anyway, Alfie, what's your FPS?
Just me and the several apes that are. Like.
Do not say
like
that.
140.
What the hell are you running this game on? Like fucking God's
Alfie is a really good
computer
computer.
or something? I don't know. God, my life is so
It doesn't.
difficult.
No matter like what I do, it doesn't dip below 100.
That's crazy. Well,
What happens if I unfull screen the game?
you know.
Why would that do anything? Am I stupid?
really gotta-
This
let's-
pleases me.
What if I turn down the graphics?
I pleasure myself to my
1?
own computer stats.
Oh, I turned
Yep.
down the graphics to 1, and the game looks a lot better. I turned down the graphics to 1, and the
And
game
by
looks a
pleasure
lot
myself,
better.
I mean jack off.
Don't say those things.
Just so we're on the same page.
Oh, Angel, set the graphics to 1.
Yeah, we can't see shit.
This is dope if it was scary. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm just gonna turn on voice activity because I keep forgetting that I've push to talk on for some reason. It's because I don't hear the button activation.
Cause streamer mode or
But
something.
yeah, streamer mode turns it off. This thing on. Anyway, I remember I made the first video like of Popper when it first came out, and it was just it was me laying in bed just playing Popper on my phone. And I uploaded it as first Popper recording ever.
Oh wait, no, I was wrong. If I set my graphics preset to manual and max, it goes to 96.
If I
Oh,
set
dude, it's
it,
drop below 100.
if I set it to max, if I set it to max, it's at 78 now. What happened? Why is it better? It was at like 40. Okay, now it's going back down. Can I do halfway? Will the game be fine? Yeah, I can do half.
I gotta watch that fucking video of that dude playing the orange game again.
Should we pull that up? Should we take a break from Popper and pull that up?
Sure,
No,
let's
here's some
watch Walt Jr. play orange.
Here's some useless information about my life.
Here's some useless information about this orange. Okay, hold on. We're gonna switch this up real quick. I gotta switch TikTok and everything.
Alright, that was the sound of my little tootsies being tickled.
Sorry, that was the sound of the gorilla. It's Firefox. Why can't I select fire? Do I have to like add a window scene, TikTok? Window capture, add Firefox. Yep. Okay. Is my microphone? Hello? Is my microphone crackling?
Yeah.
Okay. Sketch. What do I want to look up today? I would like to look up cover orange gameplay. Sorry about the anger. And I would like to put that on this as well.
I hate my son.
You know, that one gif of that dude like open his refrigerator and then like gets
Yeah.
excited and then he gets like really disappointed. That's what
Yeah.
that's like what it's like when I get a Discord ping and I open and it's like a DM from somebody with like a fucking like profile picture that's like a fucking egg or something or a slug from the Croods. That's gonna be some bullshit like hello.
Dude, sub.
Okay. OBS is able to hand everybody. Hold on, everybody. Look at my screen. Hold on. Hold on, everybody. Look.
They just DM me, hey, have you seen my friend the Pan?
Everybody, look. There's something important
Dope
happening.
is at 29 players. That's great.
Okay, everybody, look. We gotta watch this video.
Wait, really?
Yeah, we really do have to watch it.
We have to. Yeah, we really do, Alfie.
No, I mean 20. Oh!
Are you guys
Dude, I
watching?
think the problem
can't
was
really-
literally just that
I'm gonna
Popper
go
was
grace some of the
broken.
underlings with my presence.
Are you guys watching? I can't tell.
I'm watching.
Okay, sorry.
God, do you notice me? Do you notice me? I hate you, Sam. I hate you.
It's a great video. Did you know that the oranges really do? Every time an orange dies in this game, like another orange just gets smashed.
Yeah, in real life.
Yeah,
It's
in
crazy.
real life.
I hate my son.
That's crazy. I have $82. Stop shooting me. Don't do that. What is this under?
Oh, a grateful citrus fruit.
Ow.
Mm.
Oh my god. Ow! What? No. Why did it do that? Why did it develop gangrene?
Mm.
Yeah.
We now have 30 people active and dope.
Holy poo poo.
That's pretty.
It'd be pretty rad if it kept climbing. Actually, I don't hope for that. I don't like you, Angel. Mm.
Ah.
Oh. Mjolnir.
Mjolnir.
Mjolnir. Angel, you should make you should make translations for this game. You should like find people in the D23 server who know different languages.
I'm not gonna do that.
Instead of dope, it's like muy bien.
I specifically, I had to specifically disable auto localization on the like thing that tells you the name of your like style rank because it would literally it when it was said dope for like Buildarity, like who had it set to Turkish, the auto translation made it like say like drugs or something.
Drugs.
So I had to like disable auto translation on that.
Oh wait, does Roblox just have auto translation?
Oh my god, imagine if they fucking censored dope because this is like a synonym for drugs.
I mean, it's not mentioned anywhere on.
I hope this happens.
It's not mentioned anywhere on the Roblox website, right?
Yeah.
So, and I feel like if
it's cooking it. Oh, mama, can I have some cookie?
well, Junior, when he doesn't get his beautiful breakfast. Oh, he a beautiful. Right here. There's one person on TikTok watching this. Why are you here? Why is my game so laggy?
Because a nuke.
But no! Ah. Angel, can we add the orange as like another example of greedy meshing, please?
Why?
I'm laughing for some reason. I'm laughing at the orange's face. What is that evil laugh? I'm waiting for the level to appear. He is displeased. I wonder what's gonna happen.
Something bad.
Something bad will happen to this man soon. He does not know it.
Something bad will happen to this orange.
Something annoying will happen to this citrus. Mason Troy.
Mason Moldy Adams. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Savage Rage.
I don't want this to happen. No, please.
Oh, the grandma crude.
Oh my god.
Should I play cover orange? Should I play cover orange, guys?
No.
Why? Do I need to play dope?
Why?
Why do they get so mad? It's okay. Don't. No, not Adrian Dittman!
Also, where did Alfie go?
Oh, Alfie left?
Yeah.
Stop showing Adrian Dittman. I was reading the article for.
Oh, Alfie's just back in the bathroom. You see?
Oh. Are you gonna leave me?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Not
Bye.
yet.
What? Got you.
Oh, got your nose.
That video was great. That's a sign that it is beautiful outside. Alfie will join back. He swaps.
Yeah, sure, pal.
Anyway, how are you? Do you want to explain how greedy meshing works for the people?
Okay, well, you have, like, just the actual voxel structure.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, given a three-dimensional array of, like, voxels that can either be on or off, how do you convert
Hello.
that to, like,
Hello,
a bunch of
welcome back.
parts?
They're watching YouTube. I'm being boring in there. So,
Okay.
you know.
To convert, like, a complex, like, voxel structure into, like, a smaller amount of parts, instead of like each voxel corresponds to one part,
Mm-hmm.
you can make like big groups of voxels out of just one part. So like if a big thing with like a big solid object made of voxels, right?
Mm-hmm.
The main, inner portion of it is just solid, it's just completely solid. So it's more efficient to just make that out of one part. So greedy meshing, just the way it works is it goes to
Why
it goes
is
to
it
each
called
voxel.
greedy meshing?
I'm getting to that.
Oh,
It's because
okay.
it's called a greedy, any kind of algorithm. It's called a greedy algorithm. It's a type of algorithm where like any kind of algorithm where like it just takes as much as it can before stopping.
Yeah.
Like kind of like if you want to like create a certain amount of change out of like quarters and dimes and nickels and pennies. Like
specifically 20 quarters.
Like let's say you want to make 78 cents or whatever. Or like fucking 68 cents, why not? you choose the biggest, you choose the highest value coin to add to the pile that won't make you go over the number. So the highest
So
value
it'd be
coin
like-
is a quarter,
it'd be
and then another
quarters,
quarter.
2 quarters, a dime, and a nickel, and 3
3 pennies.
pennies. Yeah.
Exactly. That's a greedy algorithm, and it works. It like the United States, like, you know, coins. The greedy algorithm always gives you the most efficient like use of the coins. Other places
Buddy
have
words.
other places other like monetary systems can end up having like not being the most efficient with that greedy algorithm. But basically, just it goes as far as it can
And then swaps over.
before stopping. So it's sort of like in the same spirit, right? So you
I'm playing owner. Wait, I move with camera. Awa.
I don't know what that's my neighbor. I don't know why he said he lives across the street.
That's your
Hello, neighbor.
I'm gonna show your house, and then I'm gonna show your neighbor's house, and I'm gonna say go visit Angel at this address.
But so it goes through each voxel. So it starts like building out, you know, like a single part. It goes through each voxel and then expands it out in one direction until it hits until it hits an edge.
I'm gonna add
Where
your
there's like an
neighbor.
empty voxel. Okay, cool. But like when it hits an edge, then it stops, and then it starts expanding out in the next dimension until it hits an
Your
edge,
neighbor's playing the game?
Yeah.
and then expands out into the third dimension until it hits an
Why?
edge.
Thank
I
you
don't know, man.
for the
A
follow.
small world, right?
Oh yeah,
We're
I
friends
wanna
on Roblox.
I wanna show this. How
Fucking
does
Angel.
the severance thing work?
Huh? Oh. Like, how do you get the?
How do you like get it to work? Because you said it. Because it was like the thing that you had to use the most math for, right?
To get the FOV, if you have the portion of the screen that you want the subject to take up, you have the diameter of the subject, you have the distance of the camera,
Mm-hmm.
and you want to figure out the field of view for that. So it's 2 times the arctangent of the diameter over, and then there's all one quantity, 2 times the portion times the distance. So that gives you the field of view to set it to, and but the head takes up 1/3 of the screen in height.
Angel, would you help me make a thumbnail for this video,
No.
please?
You dumb bitch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I might see if
I can make you a thumbnail for this video.
maybe.
It's some useless information about my life.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
wait. Are you gonna be able to make one while
One
you're?
sec.
Are you gonna be able to make one while you're hello?
I'm sure. I am sure they're very capable.
Am weapon of destruction. How old is your neighbor?
Younger than me.
Isn't he like 12, 13?
I have no clue. Whoa, Angel. Your super mobility man. Yeah. Cause I made the game. Yeah, just go ahead and just talk to him and tell him that. Just say, just call him Angel's neighbor.
I don't know his name.
It's like, hey, what's up, Timmy's dad? Aw.
I mean, that's how you like refer to someone if you don't know their name. My friend David's mom told me I can't go to his house anymore.
I got a couple of buddies who will love this. Trust. I trust him. Do you trust him? Why am I so laggy? I really gotta see what the... Let's see what all the fuss is about.
I mean, I'm sure all the kids would love this game.
Okay, dude. Player list manager, really? What the...
What? What's happening?
Sorry, player list manager is taking up... was taking up a lot of...
Player list manager? What does that do?
I didn't write it. It's like... It's for Roblox's player list in the corner. I don't know why it was... But it's just on this one frame for some reason. There's... Updating... all the models, actually.
Maybe it's like... I don't know, maybe it's like updating a lot. But like, it's not doing anything. Why would the like little text that tell you, ooh, this is how much money someone has? Why?
No, I'm looking at something else now.
Oh. I thought
Player
you-
list manager is...
Are you in studio?
No, I'm still in game. I'm looking at the micro profiler.
Oh.
Experience chat, that's also for some reason taking frame time. I don't get it.
But if this is just like some stupid Roblox thing. How did Regretivator get big? People just played it, I
Don't
guess.
know. Ah, really?
But I mean, there's like, it's like always, because with Popper, the big boost was Sketch playing it.
Yeah.
Not Sketch,
Hello.
not Sketch the gay porn guy, Sketch the Roblox guy.
Oh, hello! What did I just come back to?
We're talking about how Roblox games got
Gay
popular.
porn.
You know Sketch, how he did gay porn.
I know the gay porn guy. I don't know the other guy.
The Roblox guy, he was part of the Pals.
He's yeah, like with Dennis Daly and stuff.
Oh.
Pretty sure Dennis also played Popper.
Yeah,
Can't
Dennis
remember
did
that.
I
play
hate you,
Popper.
Angel. You destroyed the pals.
I'm sorry, okay? It was my fault.
I'm glad that we got to see a Coral Horror like. I'm glad
Ugh.
that Coral like apologized about the things that he
Oh,
said.
really? Why?
What?
Why?
Why I'm glad about it?
Why'd he apologize?
He
He did
apologized.
nothing wrong.
He apologized. He apologized. It was like he was just kind of being a dick to like fans. Like
yeah,
some.
I know what he did.
Oh.
He called. He called like 'cause somebody got like his merch and then he called it cringe.
It was
I
like
think that's really funny, but like.
it was funny. It was kind of funny. But then he did. He like
he like posted like a picture of himself on Twitter like
holding a shotgun. Yeah,
he got,
after
an
like
argument with somebody.
after like
It's really funny.
after like a month of just not doing anything. Angel, your
Didn't he get
neighbor.
like in a giant argument with like fucking Flamingo too? And
don't know.
he like threatened to like kill him.
I just imagine Flamingo's just like rage baiting him. Flamingo's
I
probably
don't imagine that.
Flamingo's probably good at rage baiting.
He wouldn't do that. I know. I would know my best friend.
Flamingo.
Yeah,
Flamingo's your best friend.
yeah.
Really?
Please
On
respect my
everyone's
privacy,
soul
man.
except for mine.
Huh? What?
Please respect my fucking privacy.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Please respect our privacy.
Yours and the gorillas.
Expect a baby soon.
You're expecting. You're practically glowing.
Guys, choose big city.
You stop ignoring your neighbor, Angel.
Hmm?
You're ignoring him. He's been crying out for help, and you've just been ignoring him.
Yeah, well, I'm focused on something very important here.
Charup.
Wiggles toes.
Don't do that, please.
Dude, that's illegal. Wait, that's illegal memes.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Yes, exactly.
Oh. Oh. My son's gonna feel this one in the morning.
Alfie, can you imagine the SpongeBob and he's like going Oh, Alfie left. Angel,
Huh?
what you working on?
Staring at the micro profile. Hold on, wait. Let me try using the script profiler on the client.
I'm gonna
Let's
announce
see.
that today's my 5th birthday to everyone.
Oh, okay. Why?
Respect my privacy. Angel, did you get anything for Easter today? Did your mom get you any chocolates? Angel,
Huh?
did you get anything for Easter today?
Your mom.
Did your mom get you any candy?
No.
No.
I didn't ask for any candy.
That's usually what the Easter Bunny gives you. I remember when I was younger, my mom would put in our Easter Bunny basket just like $20 Nintendo gift cards. That was awesome. And I think like one time I bought Tomodachi Life with it. I love Tomodachi Life. Have I told you how much I love Tomodachi Life? That
Dude.
game's great. Ren's
I could be
dating my
gaming.
brother.
What?
In Tomodachi Life, of course.
Yeah, but like what?
Yeah, Ren's dating my brother. I think Markiplier's dating my sister-in-law.
Cool.
You're dating nobody, I think. I don't know if this was you or someone else, but somebody asked Kiko, and somebody asked Kiko out in Tomodachi Life. I think it was you, and you got rejected.
Dude, that is tragic.
That is a sad accident. That is not what Bob Ross refers to as this. Happiest little accident.
Oh, Bob Ross refers to this as joyful.
Creation.
The joy of this.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to do something fun. Gaming Roblox. Gaming Roblox. Roblox. Oblock. Bang bang. Sosa. Did you know that Dexterity reports?
Huh? What?
Did you know that Dexterity reports?
Yes, I'm aware that they do that.
Oh, Angel, what's your opinion on us not knowing how many people are in the world?
I think that's dumb.
Anyway,
Like, oh, we miscounted.
what information
like-
are you getting from the micro profile? There.
Fucking, it doesn't label enough shit. Script profiler is pretty good though. Micro profiler is annoying. Okay. Now, there's one chunk of frame time that's just taken from like updating the C-frame of a model.
What model is that?
Weapon models.
Oh.
Like, it's not that big of a chunk, but it's a chunk. Here's what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna turn off the performance UI.
A lot of time is taken, or like, good amount of time is taken by the UI rendering.
Next update, can you add a daylight cycle?
No.
Why? Fool. Are you a fool of sorts? Did they call you a fool? Would you like a red colored chicken dish?
Let's eat a red colored chicken dish.
Let's eat a red colored chicken dish. Alfie just died. So let's make it two. Me seeing my neighbor in my hello neighbor. Severance!
Fucking.
What?
Huh?
Hi.
Okay.
What is this message that Buildarity sent? Hello, members of the bathroom. In 2 days, I will set up the programs I've been developing in my devices, which will allow me to stream my entire life to the couch voice chat. Over the past 2 years, I've been setting up cameras all over Istanbul and Ankara for the purpose of making it very immersive. This will act as the part 1 of my 7-part plan of bringing the Truman Show to real life. Once my story... We will do the test streams here. Once my story ends, a lucky member will be selected and all the funds I get will be used for streaming it globally on TV channels all across the world. I call it the watch room because it originated in the bathroom. Do you think this is really gonna happen?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Dope is down to 14 players. Better than usual, I guess. Slow and steady wins the race.
We need Sketch to play this game.
Does Sketch still upload?
Yes, uploads weekly.
Oh.
Doesn't Queso, like, take Roblox game suggestions?
I guess, yeah.
What if we wait for a stream where Queso's playing Roblox, I say, play dope. I donate to him, and I say, play dope. And then he's like, oh yeah, I'll play dope. And then he's like, oh wow, this game? It might be pretty dope. Tee hee tee hee tee hee tee hee hee
Okay, optimize something that was taking a strange amount of time. The function is mouse locked. Because it's called like several times per frame, so I just made it cache the value every frame.
Encourage your viewers to share your live and invite more friends. Stop. Stop, TikTok, please. Jesus, dude. Angel, did you know that we all hate you, actually?
No.
Do you believe me?
I don't.
Good, because I was like... Boing! Boing!
Okay, dude.
I mean, if I was a spring... It's stale. Okay, I need to factor out the 2 key in my mind. Have you talked to Yuke since I played this game?
Tiny bit.
Do you talk about the coding problems of Roblox? Do you talk about how code is working? How coding? Coding?
Not
Code.
really. We don't
Code?
talk a lot.
Code. Coding with Lua.
I'm glad they think I'm cool.
They think you're cool?
Yeah.
Wow.
They admire me for
They
my
look up to you?
talents. I mean, I wouldn't like be bold enough to say that, but said they like think my stuff is really cool.
Can I say how badly you fumbled? Is that are you okay with me saying that?
It's probably it's not that big of a deal, but like probably not.
Okay. I'm just gonna say Angel fumbled really badly. Like it was an insane fumble. You do not get to know what the fumble is though, because Angel said no. So sorry. Them's the break.
Cool. D20th Interactive hypothetical Ohio wiki. I added the like caching to the mouse lock, but like I didn't test it before publishing it. Thankfully, you know, it works, but like I should have tested it before I did that.
You gotta shut down servers now. Your game's gonna like die.
Okay, dude. Well, hypothetical creepy wiki.
Who made Stonehenge?
What?
Who made Stonehenge?
Oh, Bill Darity.
Huh. You should like promote your tweet about dope on Twitter. Do you have to have Twitter Blue for that now?
I don't know. Maybe I should optimize the update world. I should probably optimize the update world model thing better.
You should do coding streams so people can comment on. I said this last night, but I think it'd be funny if you could do coding streams so people could comment just how shit you code. I don't know if you actually code.
Rude.
I don't know actually if you code bad or not, but
I code well.
there's at least
good.
like one person who'll say your coding sucks ass.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
This game's made in TypeScript, right?
Yeah.
Like the weird like Roblox TypeScript thing.
Huh? Yeah, Roblox TS. TS.
Roblox this.
Yeah, Roblox this. TS equals this, TS equals this.
I saw this TikTok on my feed and I thought it was really fucking funny. And it was like, guys, I just made some new slang. It's actually TS, but
I just made some long slang.
what does Kevin mean? I don't know.
Kevin?
There's like people just commenting, just like, this guy's so Kevin, or this guy's so Eugene.
I don't know, man.
I feel
I'm gonna
old
keep it a
some
buck.
days.
I really don't know. The new slang is dope. Stands for Destruction of Property Emulator.
How many views does that video have?
Barely any.
Hopefully this video gets views on YouTube.
It won't.
I'm actually happy the Portal 2 Google Translated video got so many views. And I know why it did. It was just because it was like a very recent like trend thing. So people are looking, because they got it from, it's like Deadwater will be the first to make a video about it. I'm so mad. We could have put out a co-op video before Deadwater.
It's not like anyone would watch it. Also, we're down to 8 players total. Why does it go up and then just like plummet? It's pissing me off. PMO.
I swear, I remember me saying like when we were gonna play co-op the original night. I remember me saying, "Oh yeah, we should," because it wasn't working. I remember me saying, "Oh, we should try turning off the hats," and you were like, "No, that's stupid." And then it was the hats.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm optimizing. I'm optimizing.
Hold on, I'm PMOTS. What is the game called? It's called Destruction of Property Emulator. On Roblox.
This is TS. This is TS.
Made by Angel D23. I can send the game in TikTok chat if you would like me to. I'm gonna do it anyway. Roblox.com. That's Robloxo. I hate how long Roblox takes to load. It feels like I'm like playing. It feels like I'm playing. It feels like I'm loading it with dial-up. Hopefully that sent correctly. Yes, it did. What is Flamework?
It's the framework I use. Has I can create services, controllers, services on the server, controllers on the client. It's like just a model of like how stuff, like a service is a single object that like runs stuff. It has like a on render, or sorry, like on tick function and like an on start function, and can be accessed by other services. But the main thing that I really love is the component system, because that's what the weapons and projectiles use, is the components. Is basically you just tag it with a certain, with like a tag it where you give a tag, and then Flamework will automatically run a component on it, and the component runs the code. It has like, you know, on render, on tick, on start, whatever. Yeah. And that's how the weapon behavior works. It's very, very useful.
Okay. I remember, I want to tell the story because I think it's kind of funny. I remember when you first told me that like Popper 2 was going to be a thing, I was like, I wasn't excited. It seemed like I wasn't excited. I thought it was kind of boring. Cause like,
Makes no sense.
yeah, I know, but I just thought it would be like the same, kind of the same, I guess, thing that Popper was, which was throw yourself. But again,
Is that you thought?
I thought it was gonna just be like kind of a, it's like what the Wii U was to the Wii.
Yeah, I don't know why you thought I would just make Popper, except again with no changes.
Yeah, I don't know either.
No wonder you're disappointed. You're like, oh, that sucks. Based on nothing, I've decided that this is probably going to be the identical to Popper 1.
But I mean, looking
and
at
that disappoints me that that's actually definitely the case in the true nature of reality. You're very intelligent for that one.
Shut up. Looking at it now, this
No,
game's
whatever,
really,
dude.
really good. I really like it. I really like it. I really like this game. Oh, I'm a higher level than you. What? I have higher cash as well. I don't know what to do with all this money. This greed kind of... I'm in second place in money. And I'm in second place in legitimate levels. Wow. I gotta try to beat Alfie's 8 million. I'm never gonna have top studs because I always use them. I love the studs. Angel, what would you say is the thing that took you like the longest to make?
Huh?
What would you say is the thing that took you the longest to make? Like as part of this
hmm.
game?
Your mom.
No. That's not a good answer.
All the weapons, I guess.
The weapons.
Like the core systems, right? Like destruction, the stress propagation, map compiling, shit like that.
Yeah.
That was something I made first. Like that was basically what I made first. But like the development was on and off over like 10 months. But like in terms of like just pure they hours, I was gonna say man hours, but
Pure they hours.
just like implementing each weapon. Like for example, like and like a lot like especially when a weapon necessitated like an entirely new system, because like a lot of them were like, oh, I already have a system for bullets and I already have a system where I literally just define, is it burst fire, semi-auto, or full auto?
Yeah.
And like what's the rate, or like what's the max burst rate, how many bullets per burst, and then it just does it. And like I just like tweak a few things and like I have snippets that I just type a word and then it pastes in a whole template for like a given weapons like file, like component file. And I just write the behavior, and it's usually like for the normal like bullet weapons, even the laser rifle, like it turns shit green, but that's just a built-in that's just from built-in properties that you can provide to like the attack, like to when calling fizz service attack or whatever. But things like Thor's hammer, right? Because with Thor's hammer, when you do the alt fire and it spawns lightning. Lightning was not a thing. I had to implement lightning as a.
You had to become God and make weather.
There's a weapon effect system. Hold on. Let me find it.
Oh, I actually got another question for you about this. It'll be some insider information.
Okay.
Well, I want to hear more about the guns.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
Sorry. Ugh. All right, lightning is just like it goes down a cylinder, chooses a random point, and then a random like length, and then makes a part that connects 2 points, and then it just keeps doing that until it's built a chain of zigzagging whatever parts, and then they're tweened to like disappear. But to talk to
Sometimes I still talk to
Like, but then other times I have to program, projectile components, like for the throwables, right? For the C4, for example, like, oh god, the way I count how many C4s have been thrown is so hacky. I literally get I get all C4 components, count the ones that match the player ID, and that's how many you've thrown.
Would you say it's Toby Fox? Toby
no.
Fox Undertale.
Toby Fox cannot program.
It's
he probably can program better now, but like
a bunch of the best like indie games ever made were made by people who can't program.
Yeah.
Like Notch.
It's more about the heart and soul.
Notch could not program.
Notch can program.
Well.
I mean, okay, Notch was like a actual, software developer.
Sorry,
like that was his job as a programmer.
I mean to say he was bad at making his code like actually look good.
But like for like shit like that, like he would hack it together because he was doing it ultimately for fun, right? And like not expecting to like work on it. So I mean, first of all, why did he have to choose Java? Minecraft uses like Minecraft actually uses a game framework.
Yeah.
Not many people know this. It's like the closest thing Minecraft has to like a quote-unquote engine. It's mostly just a library that has like stuff for making games. I forgot what it's called, but LWGL, lightweight game library or something.
Oh yeah, every time I open Prism, I'll see like LWD
GL.
Yeah, LWGL like version like 3 or something.
Yeah.
What is Java meant for?
Java is meant for because here's the thing about Java is that it compiles to not machine code, which is what your computer reads. So like when you like normal compiled languages, you compile it, and what spits out is machine code, which is just basically numbers at that point, which are usually you compile to like x86 instruction set, where like it's instructions specified in the x86 instruction set. But the thing with Java is that it actually compiles to what's called bytecode. Lua does this too. It compiles to what's called bytecode. And that's sort of like quote unquote machine code, but for a virtual machine. So that's what the JVM is. Yeah. So every Java program is run by the JVM. And so basically the point is, right, you write the code once in Java, and then everyone else just needs the JVM to run any .jar file. So a jar file is an executable that was basic, an executable, but like what's inside. Well, technically, I think they're zip files. I think they're actually archives, but like it has bytecode. Like I think it's like .class files.
Because like it is. It's like an archive because that's how just mods work.
Yeah.
Because all the assets.
Like you can open a jar file by just renaming it to .zip. I'm pretty sure.
That's funny.
Because it literally is just the zip format, but.
And you created a thing in Minecraft that isn't that does use it was what machine code, the one that like computers can read.
You mean I made a redstone computer?
No, I mean like Crafty.
Oh, Crafty. Yeah, that's compiled. That's because Rust is a compiled language.
Yeah.
Most languages are compiled. But like, so, I mean, stuff like TypeScript, which is just JavaScript, which TypeScript actually compiles to JavaScript, which then compiles, quote unquote, to, I think, bytecode. I think Java is another interpreted language. You can also, I mean, actually in the browser, you can run compiled stuff. It's called WebAssembly. Although I guess WebAssembly is that a bytecode? I'm pretty sure WebAssembly is a bytecode.
I think my favorite like coding thing I know that like revolves video games is Roller Coaster Tycoon and how it's made in assembly.
Yeah, it's made in assembly, which is crazy. But
one of the most like notorious, like well-known like tycoon games, and it's just made in assembly.
Yeah.
Assembly's made for like operating systems, right?
Assembly is just the lowest level, like basically one-to-one, basically just so you don't have to remember what number corresponds to what instruction, basically. It's literally each line corresponds to a single instruction.
And it is not meant for video games at all.
It's not meant to make something that complicated. Or like, I guess it's just meant to be something that converts to machine code. And it's easy to convert it to machine code because it's each line corresponds to a, you know. And so languages, you know what languages actually do? Most programming languages, because here's the thing, each language would have to write a backend, you know, for any target, you know, instruction set. You would need to write a compiler for every possible instruction set, which is a pain in the ass. So what basically every programming language actually does is use something called, wow, I cannot remember. Starts with an L, I think. LLVM, which no longer stands for anything, but LLVM is a sort of intermediate representation that programming languages you can write a compiler that just compiles to LLVM.
Okay.
And then any target instruction set can have LLVM compiled to it, and so it simplifies it a lot because you only need to write it once, and then there's already LLVM. Like LLVM can already be turned into, you know, and LLVM has like optimizations and shit that can. But what else? What was I originally talking about? The weapon systems?
Yeah, the weapon system.
Oh, like projectile components and shit. Yeah, throwing C4s are actually. Oh, dude, to get the C4 thing to show a different model when you've thrown all 5. Oh my god, it's so janky. The world model actually contains both models at the same time. It's just I switch which one has, you know, transparency.
Oh, there's just fighting in the Smiling Friend's house. Here's
the thing: the model for the C4 has decals in it, which are not parts. But the decals aren't like I can just set it to transparency equals 1 and then set it to transparency equals 0 when I show them. No, they have different transparencies. So what I have to do is on the start of the C4 component for the weapon, I have to save each decal's original transparency in an attribute on the decal. And then when the C4 goes invisible, I set it to transparency 1. And when it comes back, I have to read that attribute again. It is, yeah, it's a lot.
How much of this game just has like jank fixes?
Not too many.
That's good. I think my favorite.
Right,
I think my favorite jank coding is, like I said, Toby Fox's Undertale text box. And how it's just like what it's a list of stuff, and then it'll call to a specific thing, and that's what makes the text appear, right?
Oh yeah, dialogue in Undertale is stored in a single gigantic switch case. That's switch and then a number, and then case 1, case 2, case 3, case 4, case 5, queso, haha, memes. But like just fucking hundreds and hundreds of cases, and each line has a piece of dialogue. That's where the dialogue's stored.
What is Undertale coded in?
Game Maker.
What is Game Maker for? Like, Game Maker's just for like 2D like flat down games, right?
Yeah, basically.
I think Al Oni's in Game Maker. And like
no, that's RPG Maker, I'm pretty sure.
RPG Maker, yeah. No. Oh yeah, RPG Maker. What's the difference between? I thought those were the same thing.
No, Game Maker's like a whole like studio, Game Maker Studio. Like it's like when you program the games and like it's an engine for like it's an engine for 2D games generally.
What else is made in Game Maker? Hotline Miami. Huh. Oh, Wander Song's made in Game Maker. I love Wander Song. Risk of Rain 2.
Risk of Rain 2 is not in Game Maker. What are you?
Why the fuck is Bing suggesting? Bing AI sucks. Oh, it's a Copilot answer, of course. Never mind.
Oh yeah, that's just Bing AI.
Is Wander Song made in Game Maker? Game Maker Studio. What about Risk of Rain 2?
No, it's made in like Unity or something.
Yeah, Unity. Why did it? Okay.
Yeah, Risk of Rain 2 is a 3D game.
Hotline.
I can believe Hotline Miami was made in Game Maker because it's 2D.
It doesn't say. I need to play Hotline Miami. It looks like a really fun game. You know, it's like, you know, it was banned in Australia.
What?
You know, it was banned in Australia.
Hotline Miami?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, Hotline Miami is banned in Game Maker.
Ooh.
But what was I saying? Engines.
Hello.
Hi, gang.
Hi. I'm still live.
I'm just kind of
so-
popping in, but happy 420 to anyone who's watching. If-
Happy. What was
Yeah.
I saying though?
Did you see DMs?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Right. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. Bye bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy Regretivator.
Thank you.
I hope you don't enjoy it. Damn it.
That's mean!
What was I saying before talking about Undertale?
We were talking about, like, unannounced stuff.
I
Ren?
said before that.
Oh, we were talking about... Oh, we were talking about, like, just jank coding. We were talking
Oh.
about just, like, jank coding and stuff. Anyway,
Like, I
then
feel like I had something to say that I was gonna get.
there was
to,
also
and
the
then I
weapon
didn't.
stuff.
Oh right, you know what? I felt like what I felt like was
What?
why is because I was in the middle of writing optimization. I'm gonna have it get rid of the world model temporarily when there's hold on.
Anyway, I wanted to... So you had a game that you were working on, like, before... I think it was before Popper as well. It was called Weather Game, right? What, it was going to be called, like, Storm Surge?
Huh?
The Weather Game.
Storm Surge.
Yeah, it's Storm Surge.
That game had a dynamic weather system. It was actually pretty good.
Why'd you
pretty
stop
proud of that.
working on it?
I don't know.
Would
But
you
I
ever work
remember
on
like
it?
using like raycasting with like the rain and like depending on the percentage of like rain that was like covered, it would like muffle it more. That game was pretty good actually.
Would you work on it
Oh, well.
again?
I'm not sure.
Hmm.
I guess I did always just want to make a sort of game that felt like what it feels like to like play like Gmod tornado maps. Yeah. Or like, do you remember that game Hurricane Simulator?
Yeah.
Like that game was so goated. I loved that game because yeah, it was so awesome. But yeah, no, in like Storm Surge, like houses will like, like break down and stuff. Not dope level destruction.
But, like, it'll be like a piece of a roof will come off or something, right?
Like any part of the house could, come off.
Was
but,
that
like,
was that before or after Popper? I think it was before, yeah. Because, like, you stopped working on Penazone 2.
Yeah.
That's how you, like, first got, like, your big Roblox boom, right?
It's the end event, actually.
Yeah, it was the end. I meant to say, I was talking more about the end event stuff. I kind of can't believe that there's still people who, like, care about the end events.
There's only one end event.
Well, like, the, like, event-type games.
Yeah. Sort of a weird autism thing, God, I don't like autistic people on everyone's soul.
I
Just
remember-
kidding.
I
love
remember-
autistic people.
I remember how we'd, like, spend just a... I'd remembered how we, like, just spend days just fucking trolling around with admin.
32 people playing Popper, 9 people playing Dope. So Jover, dude. Why is everyone on Popper? I don't get it. I mean, it's still a game I made. And still can make me money, but like I want Dope to get popular because this one, actually has a... Ugh. I hope the Roblox algorithm picks it up.
Yo,
Oh,
developers.
suddenly believe me. Believe me.
If you could choose a game to remake, like just like from with like the knowledge you know, but go back to like a game that you made, what would it be?
Sorry, what?
If you could go back and recreate a game with the knowledge that you know about coding and stuff, what game would it be?
I don't know. None. I
None?
don't want to go back.
Well, I mean,
I
like,
don't want to do that.
well, I mean, like, you'd go straight.
There's no game where I'm thinking like, oh, I wish I had done this differently or whatever, because like, it's like,
Do you wish
I
you
don't
named
care about
Popper
the game
differently?
anymore. I don't know. I wish I didn't name it Popper. I feel like Popper's like ambiguous, quirky nature made people intrigued to click on it and be like, what is this even about? Why are there people playing it? The people don't have arms, like that's funny. But like, yeah.
Dude, I remember when we saw that like Tempest was playing. We were so excited because we thought Albert was gonna play, and then Albert just never played.
Yeah.
Did it ever say
At
like?
least
Did it ever say like Mr. Flim Flam joined?
No.
Dude never
if it
played
ever
the
said
game.
that, then I would be like, no, yeah, Albert did play.
Tempest just joined the game. Holy crap! And didn't like Laughability play as well?
Yeah.
Laughability. Is Roblox losing its identity? Well, everybody was playing your game back then, even the person we don't talk about.
Kaneko Kitten?
Yep.
Yeah, Kaneko Kitten use Popper as like background footage in like a lot of videos.
This game would be This game would be like a Kaneko Kitten background game.
Yep, and Kaneko Kitten's like, oh, I like minors, you know.
Yeah, and then Kaneko Kitten, like, I think found Christ or something. Did Kaneko Kitten like find Christ?
I don't fucking know. That wouldn't like that wouldn't redeem anything.
Oh yeah, I know. There's a bunch of YouTubers who just,
Pedophile,
like,
except I think God exists.
No. I'm saying that because there's just like a bunch of YouTubers who will go on break and then be like, "Oh yeah, I found God. I'm not doing YouTube anymore."
Some crazy shit happens and it triggers religious psychosis.
I remember FGTV had a whole rant about how the dad was voting for Trump, and I was like, I felt kind of sad because I grew up watching FGTV, knowing that like, oh, if this guy saw me, he probably wouldn't support me. But then I remembered he's like a rich white guy, so that makes sense that he voted for Trump.
Makes sense. He doesn't have empathy for human beings different from him.
Oh yeah, he was making. Oh yeah, he started using AI in like a music video about like how God saved him.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
And then like I remember I saw in a video like, oh, Flamingo used AI, but you didn't say anything. I don't remember Flamingo ever using AI. Oh, actually, I do.
Flamingo's editors use AI purely to just
make
have
people
a 2-second
kiss,
clip.
right?
Yeah, purely just to make people kiss for like 2
like,
seconds.
One of them was
really
like
funny.
Albert and Trump kissing or something, I think.
Yeah.
Which is like, it isn't making yourself like, it isn't like a whole video of AI.
It's
all the
not
frames
like
are generated.
Anyone's job. It's more just like a funny effect you add into a video, and if you couldn't do it with AI, it would not get done at all. You know. Like, you're not gonna, like, pay someone for, you know, something that
Wait, look at
basically
chat!
impossible. /fly. Dude, plus money /fly. That's genius.
I wonder if this guy will actually fly. I remember I don't know why I start like sentences with I remember, but like I'll see like people on TikTok say like, "Oh, AI like really really good. I use AI for everything." And then people say like AI bad, don't use AI at all.
Yeah, both sides make some pretty good points.
Both sides make beautiful points, but it's like
Both
AI
sides make some good.
AI is like it's a tool that I could see being useful, but I don't.
Here's the thing: is because you can label everything AI. Like, okay, here's
Yeah.
the thing, right? Is that when people say they don't like AI, we're talking about generative AI
Yeah.
that like generates like art and like written works and shit, like
Mhm.
stuff like that, where it's just like slop that no one likes. Like
But
this
I remember
isn't like
people
there are people who say AI is good and people who say AI is bad because that's just like what?
No, I remember.
That's like
I
saying
remember.
things are good versus
Hold on,
things are bad.
hold on.
It's like
I
what do you
remember.
mean, hold on, I'm not done talking.
I'm adding on to my statement. I remember somebody saying that like just like using ChatGPT for like help with an essay was bad. Like not like
I mean, if you accept that at that point you're cheating, then sure, go ahead.
I mean, I don't think having ChatGPT help me figure out how an intro works because I don't. The way I use ChatGPT is I'll use it as like a.
If you're using it as like Google, then that's not cheating.
I'll use it as like a little like basis, and then I'll figure out, oh, this is how I could like segue into this, but I don't copy it. And through ChatGPT, I learned what like the M dash was, and it's just a replacement for the comma. That either you had
You might cut out.
it's a replacement for the comma, and either you are an AI writing this essay, or you do fan fiction, because apparently a lot of people who do fan fiction use the M dash.
What was I saying?
It was the
But
thing.
it's it's not even like it's not even like a complicated debate. It's like don't use it to make art because that's so dumb. Like, oh yeah, the first thing we're gonna automate is art, the expressly human thing that shouldn't be automated instead of literally anything else. And then AI as in can be labeled as AI as in utilizes the concepts of machine learning to do some sort of computational task. Like that's just like say AI is valid. It's just saying don't take a shitty image a computer made and call it art.
I remember I would use Dolly 2 so much, not for art, but I'd use it to make like abominations. I'd take like an image of, I think one time I used this guy, his name's Mark Anderson 8, he sings beautifully. I'd take an image and then I'd say like pufferfish, and that's all I'd provide it with. Or I'd take an image of like a horse, I'd erase its face, and then just put baby. And it made this, and I think my favorite like thing of that is it made this like horrifying amalgamation where the horse's like nose and stuff was a baby's face.
It's beautiful.
I cataloged a bunch of it since Dolly 2 was shutting down. I cataloged a bunch of it, and that's where the video, I think it was called like Presents.
Sorry.
And then they got rid of Dolly 2, and now you have to do Dolly 3 through ChatGPT, which is so.
And Dolly 3 is worse because they just kept trying to quote unquote improve it. Like they just kept going, and it just lost all its sauce until it's just like makes these like just homogenous, shitty, or like overcooked, just like everything's shiny and freaking super detailed. It's like, oh my god.
Elon Musk is a horror to technology. Grass is green.
Elon Musk doesn't do anything to technology.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, he fundamentally doesn't know how anything works. Sorry, mucus is building up after I drink lemonade.
What's the thing about where it's like, if people they were like commenting on how like Elon Musk was being like a baby, like SpaceX or something. Like he'd throw a temper tantrum if things didn't go his way.
Oh yeah, that sounds like that's Elon Musk for you. Elon Musk would lock himself in his office when people were being mean to him online, and
Right.
like the employees were like worried about his well-being. Like Elon Musk is greatly affected by the way people perceive him. That's why he constantly tries to paint this image of him being this like real life Tony Stark, and like why he cannot fathom just being the guy who doesn't know anything but is willing to fund the people who do. Like he cannot fathom just being that guy, which by the way would make him the most respected billionaire on the planet instantly. That's all he had to do. That's all he had to do. Just be like, I'm the guy, like, and he looked super humble. He was like, oh no, I'm just the guy who knows what to fund, to improve technology and stuff. Because one good, he is genuinely funding, like every SpaceX launch that comes out of his pocket, and that is on its own is great. I'm glad he's doing that. I actually think Starship is very cool, especially because he's not the one building it. He's just paying for it and pretending that he's and trying to give off the impression that he's like single-handedly, he's spearheading this as like a engineer and a genius or genius, like the Leonardo da Vinci of our time or some bullshit like that. Ria Blanca or the Thomas Edison of our. Oh my god, I hate him so much. But he would be the most respected billionaire if he just admitted, if he was just like, I don't know engineering, I'm just paying engineers to do cool shit,
That, and if he like actually cared about trans rights. And he wasn't.
If he wasn't a massive fucking bigot, if he actually, and that stems from the fact that his ego is so fragile that he got pushed more and more to the right. Here's the thing, because he used to be more progressive. I mean, like, I think like at the very least, he used to be less willing to just openly be a bigot. Like he wasn't, like, obviously, he's Elon. He's always been a guy who just takes other people's stuff and claims that as his own. Like he's always been that guy. But like, he wasn't this like ultra Trump, like Trump's right hand man type shit. But what was I saying? Right, he's just so his ego will not allow him to admit that he doesn't know anything. So that's why. So like he cares so much about what other people think of him, which is great because when you bully Elon Musk, when people bully Elon Musk and make fun of him, it actually affects him, and that's hilarious. Because he's a fucking asshole.
He's also ass at video games.
Oh yeah, he also needs to pretend that he's good at video games when he's not. He had someone else do it for him to like level his account.
I genuinely can't believe Adrian Dittman is like some guy actually named Adrian Dittman.
Like literally just some guy who just is like that.
Like,
you know what? I still believe that Adrian Dittman is like some guy that was like paid to be to like claim the identity of Adrian Dittman online. I would gladly like if I was paid like $100 million or whatever. I mean, if I was just paid like if he was paid money.
If I was just paid like a bunch of money to run an account as Elon Musk. Like if I was paid a bunch of money to have my identity used as that account, then I would do it. Like if it was enough money, I would do it. I'd be like, okay, well this is more money than I'll ever earn in any other career, so I don't care. But like, I don't know, like to be because there's something so fishy because
he sounds like Elon. He sounds exactly like Elon. He talks like Elon. It's so weird. I don't know. He behaves like Elon. He's like, just everything about him is just like I'm going off of the Fortnite Friday stream or whatever. I expressly believe that was Elon.
Like, there's
Like,
no
Elon
way
just
that it
claims
isn't.
to,
I don't care
like-
whatever fucking proof Maya Crime W has. I don't know how to pronounce. I don't know how to pronounce its last name. Crimu?
Crime with
I don't like the last name. I think it's kind of stupid.
creamy cream. I don't know.
Unless it's like actually just like a proper like last name and I'm just xenophobic. But it genuinely just sounds like an arson last name. Right? You
Maya Arson Crime.
Oh yeah, the arson middle name. Okay.
Last name Cotman. Originally, last name Cotman. Middle name and last name, literally. Oh, first name. Name's all lowercase, apparently.
Mhm.
Like, literal legal name is all lowercase, I guess.
You can do that?
On Wikipedia, it's listed as that.
I think it's.
Wikipedia article uses she though, for some reason.
The blog says it's. I could update that.
I'm pretty sure this Wikipedia article's existed for a while, so I'm sure Wikipedia
Maya
isn't woke
Crime
enough
W.
to be willing to do that. It's probably gonna get reverted. And
Maya blog.
I'm sure someone else. I'm sure.
Oh,
other
never
people
mind.
have-
It's she.
Oh, okay, never mind. But middle name Arson is crazy. Probably, I feel like that's like feeding specifically to feed into the stereotypes of like people in 2020 being named Arson
Maybe.
on Discord and whatever. Me getting added to a group chat by Arson, called talking about things because I didn't use a trigger warning when I posted food in the Discord server
2020
or
for
something.
2020 for Discord for me wasn't like that, but I
Well, yeah.
know people who had Discord like that. I shouldn't have been on Discord in 2020. I was 10. No, I was 11. I can drive now. That's still weird. I was driving a bit ago, and like everybody in the call just said like, "That's weird. You shouldn't be doing that." Because I'm the youngest in the friend group, and like I shouldn't be driving. I should still be the goo goo gaga baby who goes.
Dude, I guess that makes Alfie a pedophile. The more you know. Am I allowed to say that word?
Pedophile, yes.
Okay.
There's a bunch of things you cannot say, but I think pedophile is one of them. What is this? I think my favorite thing from Maya is when the fucking when the God, what was it? When the flight logs were released. I looked at it
holy
earlier.
fucking
Holy
bingle.
fucking bingle. And like how like Project 2025 was hacked by furries. That shit's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
And I think like one of the guys who ran Project 2020 was emailed by them. And like the guy said like, "Oh, you all are going to go to hell and get fucked in your dog costumes."
You're all gonna go to hell and you're gonna get to have sex there.
Do you remember where you were when fucking the Ocean Gate submarine like died?
In my house, Sam.
That's fair. I remember where I
I'm
was.
always in my house.
I was at a church event and like everybody around me was just talking about it. I was at a church thing, and it's
Pretty sure Navy heard a popping sound like the moment, like at the exact same time as like that as communications were lost from the submarine. a
Of
submarine.
course, it was gonna fail. It was being piloted by a Logitech like PS2 controller or Xbox 360, I think.
The controller wasn't what caused it. It was the structural integrity of the
It was like
submarine
it was
itself.
cheap.
The controller was just a way to control it, and like it.
Yeah, I know. It's just funny
Like,
to mention that. It's funny to say that's the cause of it.
Logitech makes good products. Okay,
They do
pal.
make good products. I'm using a Logitech mouse.
I remember seeing an obviously fake image of the controller surviving the fucking like being found on the ocean floor intact next to the wreckage, and that's just like so hilarious that anyone actually believed that. People legit believed that, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the controller survived an implosion. You know, when everything crumples together.
Yeah. The metal fucking the thick metal walls of the submarine collapsed like an empty soda can, but no, yeah, the $20 plastic controller is just sitting there completely fine. Yeah, 100%. Just comedically, conveniently in view.
I hate
Like-
Jeff Bezos a lot because I think he made more people believe that like space was fake because the door to the ship opened to where they went up. It like opened before they were supposed to open it, and everybody was like, "Oh, yep, this is fake." Because Jeff Bezos had the special door opening tool. When it was just like, no.
What they opened the door? What?
Do you not know about the celebrities like Katy Perry getting shot up into space and then went back down?
Oh, that's yo. Here's what they actually did, right? Is they got in a rocket that went up, not even into space,
Yeah.
and then just stopped its engine, and because they were falling, that there was 0 G. That's it. That's literally
Yeah.
it. They were in a tube that went up high, that went kind of high, and then fell.
It was
And
like
it's like, oh, they were in space. Oh, and now they're back from space, and Katy Perry or whatever kisses the ground. Like, dude, what are you talking? Like, why are you acting like, oh, finally, I'm back. I'm back from my long voyage. My long, like, fucking, like, 5-minute voyage.
it was
up into
11
the
minutes,
sky.
but did they even reach the Kármán line?
I don't think so. Maybe they did. I feel like if I was setting that up, I would at least have them reach the Kármán line.
But I don't know if the I'm just gonna look up. Did Katy Perry reach the Kármán line? Yes, Katy Perry and the Blue Origin crew reached the Kármán line during their space flight. Okay, tell me your sources. Google.
Yeah, just above the Kármán line.
Okay, so they barely went to space.
Yep. Just enough to technically be in space.
And they
For-
wasted so much money. So they could get Katy Perry flying around really awkwardly with a flower.
Most stupid, worthless publicity stunt ever.
The only like cool thing that came out of it was that one lady who's like the first Vietnamese woman to go to space.
Four players on Dope right now. We're the only server. Oh, actually, there's a server with one other guy.
It's so Biden. Sorry, Jover.
It's so Joseph.
It's so Joseph Robinette.
What gets the player count up and then makes it go back down? I don't get it. It's PMMO, you know.
Hopefully this video does good. Like fucking, I pray to God this video does good. I'm gonna pray to God, and if this video reaches,
This was my biggest fear, was Dope, like just being just in the realm of just painfully average obscurity and just not making any meaningful amount of money from it, and I'm just
I
like,
mean, it's only day 2.
just wasting, yeah. But like, God, I just need I just really hope a YouTuber just stumbles upon it or something.
I was trying to find ways to context sketch. And if I did, I wouldn't make it like, oh hey, I'm friends with the person who made Popper. I'd be like a kid like asking like, hey, can you? The guy who
Say the Popper that throw yourself game got a sequel, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'd say. I'm gonna drive to Albert's house, knock on his door, hand him a letter, and then walk away.
Yeah.
The letter's
And
not
then
gonna say play Dope or anything. It'll just be like $1,000, and like it'll be
You're
$1,000, and it'll be me saying, "Give me your Flower Boy skateboards, please."
Dude, I can't. I can only hear half of what you're saying. You keep cutting out.
It wouldn't be anything about dope. It'd be an envelope with $1,000, and it'd say, "Give me your Flower Boy skateboards, please." I love the Flower Boy skateboards. I don't even skate. I just love how they look. Stolen valor at its finest.
You fucking poser.
Dude, that's how I felt when I would like play Popper, and people would be like, "Oh my god, the owner is in the game!" I'd like to think of myself as an okay person, so I'd say like, "Oh no, I didn't work on the game. I just have access to Studio." But I could totally just be like, "Yeah, I made this game."
Even though in the menu it says buy Angel D23.
Yeah, but nobody reads the menu. Nobody reads the description. Why is this cat so soggy? What's your favorite weapon?
Um. I don't know.
Well, mine is the subspace trip mine.
I was thinking the subspace trip mine, but there's so many good weapons. Guided RPG, actually.
Oh, that one is kind of goated. You're right. Abraham Lincoln.
Purely
Abraham Lincoln.
because I love how it's literally like the Half-Life 2 RPG. Except
Abraham
you can...
Lincoln knew what ketchup was. Dude. Bill Darity went through every art channel and just said amazing, and then the person who made it. Never mind. One of them, Bill Darity told Blue to die.
2 keys.
Yes, 2 keys. Hey.
Huh.
Bitch. Angel, quick question. Do you know what magnets are?
Do I know what magnets are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes.
Yeah, wrong.
Okay, what are magnets?
I don't know. What's like the weirdest bug you've seen in Dope? Unless there haven't been any weird ones.
Huh?
What's the weirdest bug you've seen in Dope?
Give me a sec.
Nice game.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I can't remember. Oh my god. Well, this isn't so much a bug as it is like a weird like performance thing. Is when sounds being played at a certain like positional sounds being played on the server was lagging the shit out of the game.
Do you know why?
No, I literally don't know why. But the moment I switch it to the server tells the client which sound and where to play it, same amount of sounds though, suddenly it's perfectly fine. Which is just like, what? Because like it should be an identical fucking like process, but no.
What if it's just you're bad
it's
at
not
making
something- it's
Roblox
not-
games?
And it's not anything to do with the server. The fact that the server was like creating sound instances or like that was like no, it was literally like the sound processor itself in the microprofiler. It was like,
How do I switch weapons though? Never mind. Dude, did you not try pressing the buttons for every other game? Aside from like Call of
or
Duty.
perhaps reading. Hmm. It tells you. It actually tells you in game and in the description. At least mobile players, which are the most likely to be little kids, have like to switch weapons. You explicitly press the thing that says switch weapon.
Hmm.
It brings up the weapon
How do
wheel.
console players switch weapon?
They have multiple options. They can press the left and right bumpers to cycle through.
Mhm.
The up on the D-pad is the equivalent of Q.
Mm.
So that's last used weapon or hold it to show the weapon wheel. The left and right bumpers, you can also hold those to show the weapon wheel, like an ultra kill.
Mm.
So yeah.
Can you add the Game Monkey in the Apple Store to this game, please? Please?
What the fuck, gay little monkey?
I genuinely didn't think the Ash Baby was AI.
Why? The first time I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, that's AI.
I
and,
just
like,
thought
kind
it
of
was
the
like-
point of it is that it's
I thought it was just somebody who just spent time in Photoshop making Ash Baby. And like fucking special effects and shit. I'd still love Ash Baby image though, it's great. I probably would have known if it was AI a lot easier if it had the fucking little colors in the bottom. I would have known if it was AI if the thing that told me it was AI was there.
Oh, gee, really? I would have known it's from iFunny if the bottom of it said iFunny.
Dude, there's so many memes I'll laugh at, and then I'll see it's from iFunny, and then it's like the least funny thing I've ever seen. Like I sent one of those to Alfie once, and the only thing that Alfie said was iFunny.
Bow, bow.
Hi, Liam. Liam. My name is Liam. Is there anything else that the leveling system does aside from being able to unlock weapons?
Huh? What's up?
Is there anything that the leveling system does aside from being able to unlock weapons?
Nope.
Like, no, it
Just-
doesn't increase how much cash you get?
No. It's to be stylish. You gotta be stylish to get a higher cash multiplier, you know. But like also style points are what level you up and like to get leveling is just
I remember
leveling is
Angel-
just a way to have style points contribute to unlocking stuff.
I remember like some guy contacted you, like he had like a very like big portfolio about Popper, and he was able to just figure out why Popper wasn't getting any more people. And it was just what Roblox wasn't recommending it, or like what was it? Do you remember?
I feel like I already knew that Roblox obviously stopped recommending it when the player count plummeted.
But there's like something specific about it.
I don't know. I can't remember. But again, I don't really care about Popper, to be honest.
Do you want me to ask you questions about dope?
Not right now because I'm implementing a sort of a good
I'll give you some speed questions. What's your favorite coding language?
Rust.
Why?
Gee, I don't know.
Maybe because it's memory safe and blazing fast. I keep thinking the person in the thing is Kiko, like in the player list. Their name's Trio, and then I'll I won't pay attention, and then I'll think it's a K. Oh, somebody DM me. Happy Egg Day. Thanks. Oh, thank you. Even as Half-Life references, banger game. I remember when you were like first making dope, I bring up the idea of like having to pay for like weapon like packs, because it was originally there was just 5 types of weapons, like customizability. It'd be the same weapon, like how it was originally.
I never said that.
No, I mean like how it was in like the like, I don't think that was the way you were going. I meant to say just that's how it was during development. And I thought it'd be cool to have like a little like
What do you mean?
weapon.
That's how. Oh, like okay. You were phrasing it really confusingly.
Sorry, I
What
don't
do you mean same type?
like it was.
Like-
Sorry, I meant like whenever you like swap
Each one
weapons.
started with the word dev.
Yeah, how like all the dev stuff. There wasn't like how you can upgrade from a pistol to the flintlock. There was no upgrades basically
Okay.
in development.
Okay. Sorry, you're just phrasing this very weird and confusingly. Do you just mean? So you just mean? There were initially only 5 weapons.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Then say that, dog.
Sorry, but I remember I brought up the idea of like, what if you did like weapon style packs, like the laser rifle. Well, I think I did Half-Life 2 as my first example. The laser rifle would be the SMG. The plasma cannon would be the RPG. Throwable grenade. The Mjolnir. The melee. The melee crowbar.
You're just listing the weapon types.
The hit scan would be like the SMG from Half-Life 2. The projectile, the guided RPG. The one that Mr. Cubbage gives to you. Oh, there's a cabbage at your service. Throwable would be the grenade from Half-Life 2. The melee would be the crowbar from Half-Life and Half-Life 2. And I don't know what the ult would be. What would like a Half-Life 2 themed ult be? Angel? What do you think a Half-Life 2 themed ult would be?
I don't know.
Maybe like a pulse ball, like a really big pulse ball.
Pulse. Oh,
Pulse ball.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
What's your favorite building? Do you like the Maxwell that's an example of greedy meshing? I remember when you first like tweeted about the property destruction thing. It's like the structure integrity thing on Twitter. It got like so many views, and so many like really big people were looking at it. And now like the game's released, it's just nobody came back.
Yeah.
If this game gets like really, really big, maybe you could get Roblox to add controller gyro. Or does Roblox have controller gyro? But it just like didn't work, or come on, Roblox controller gyro. Okay, thanks, Roblox. Thanks for just telling me about gyroscope enabled. All about gyros. Gamepad input. Vibration support, activate motors. Gamepad state.
Okay, here's what I think is actually. Here's what turns out was happening.
Mhm.
All 5 weapons were having their C-frames updated. Every frame. Okay, so I can speed that up 5 times by simply checking if the weapon is selected, and if it isn't, then don't bother pivoting the model. Wow, who would have fucking guessed, right?
So, the more people that's in the game, the more people that's in the game. So there's 4 people right now. It's loading 20
Like
weapons.
already, the more people in the game, the more weapon models there are. But
it's loading 20 weapons
did
right now.
not realize that I was calling model.pivot to regardless if the weapon was selected. Or if I did realize that, I never noted it down mentally because I didn't realize how performance intensive model.pivot to was. But it makes sense because model.pivot to, well, first it has to do like a bunch of relative C-frame calculations, but also caches, like to avoid like accumulation of floating point errors. It like caches like offsets of stuff.
Huh?
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 It okay, never mind then.
This is. So what? The game's gonna load. The game's gonna be a lot faster, I'm guessing.
On the client, yep. On the server, it's already fast enough.
That's good.
But wow, I keep discovering these like just brain dead optimizations. Hold on, I'm gonna.
You gonna reset all servers?
No.
How much money have you made so far?
Huh?
Actually, I don't know if you want to disclose that on Twitch.
What? Why would I not want to disclose that?
I
Who
don't know.
cares?
Some people just maybe don't like disclosing their income.
I don't know why that's a thing because that's. I mean, unless there's like an NDA, I don't. It's not like an inherently like sensitive topic.
Yeah,
Anyway,
no.
how much have I made from dope?
Yeah.
Barely anything. It's been out for like 2 days.
Yeah. How long did it take for Sketch to make a video?
I don't know. You can check. I'm gonna check.
Okay.
October 14th. When did Popper release?
Like October 1st or something.
Three days earlier.
Oh.
Oh,
Wow.
indeed.
Really?
Yeah, the game kind of got popular. Like before Sketch even made a video on it, I think it had like 300 people playing. Why did Popper get so popular? God, I hate Roblox.
Destruction of property emulator.
I gotta be patient, I guess.
Malicious destruction of property by Sharice Williams.
Okay.
Yeah, you just gotta be patient. But it's probably because Roblox, like, I think a factor of it is just Roblox changed a lot. And also, there's a bunch more slop on Roblox. Like, if I go to the charts, what's the top game right now? The top game is Grow a Garden. The second game on top trending is Better Italian Brain Rot. Why does that game have 10,000 people playing it?
I try not to focus too hard on it. You know? That just, you don't even have to try.
Okay,
It's like
at least 3008 has more people than it. 3008 has 20.9k.
Yeah, the 3008's been out for like so long. I mean, I guess that's hopeful for like how long you can maintain a great
Why the
player
fuck
count.
does Bubblegum Simulator have 100,000 people playing it?
Yeah. Why did Dead Rails reach 1 million concurrent users?
I like Dead
Just
Rails.
1 million people playing at once. Yeah. Dead Rails is great. How the hell did that game ever, like, what the fuck? Are they putting crack in that? Like,
Actually,
I like
yeah,
it,
what
but
the
it's
fuck?
not that special. What the fuck? Like 1 million? Jesus. Guess it's just got a really great gameplay loop.
Murder Mystery's never gonna die, by the way. Murder Mystery's at 100k people at 11:30 p.m. EST.
Murder Mystery's at
100,000 people. 100,000 people at 11 p.m.
Yeah, Murder Mystery is like, I mean, it's still really classic. Just
Oh, yeah, but it's
type
also
of
just
game.
filled with fucking horrible people. Pedophiles.
My God, dude. The fact that I was making the equivalent of like $200,000 a year with 3,000 people playing, with 100,000? Like, imagine. That's like
That's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, dude.
That's over $6 million a year. Like 100,000 players. That is crazy. Millionaire, bro. Like a millionaire. Become a millionaire in 2 months. Like, that's crazy, bro.
Good lord. How many people did Regretivator have at its peak?
I don't know.
Where is Regretivator? How many people are on Regretivator? I
A lot.
think it's like 10k.
4,000.
Oh. How the fuck does Gym Star Simulator have more than? How the fuck is Piggy still big?
Maybe I should have called it Destruction of Property Simulator. You know.
Actually, yeah, that would work.
I want to call it Emulator because it's unique.
Dops.
I wasn't trying to yeah, and DOPS. I wasn't trying to like hyper optimize it. I mean, I made up the title before I realized that the acronym was literally the word dope. And that's just so perfect. Literally so perfect. That acronym just happened to be dope. Like that is a complete coincidence, by the way.
There's no way Roblox. So can you say just dope?
Yeah.
Okay, good,
Because
but you can't
the
say
word
popper.
dope. The word dope is like almost exclusively used not to refer to drugs. It's used to refer to just something that's cool.
Yeah,
Like, oh, that's dope.
I've never heard people like use popper. I've never
But
heard
popper is like not a word that you use that it is used outside of the drug context, other than like I don't know, like I can't think of any other context. Like when I use the word popper for the game, it's like it kind of makes sense as like other than the name of the game, the word popper is pretty exclusively used for that drug, I'm pretty sure. So like it makes more sense. But dope, like the fact that the title isn't even the word dope. The description doesn't have the word dope.
Yeah.
Like it's literally just Destruction of Property Emulator. And the abbreviation is only in game. It's only the name of a badge and the name of a style rank, and that's the only places it appears, I'm pretty sure.
I'm actually mad that Brookhaven has 500k people playing. I hate how slop-filled Roblox is. I used to be, when I was a kid, I used to be playing Roblox.
It was slop. It was slop still. I mean, come on.
Yeah. But I mean,
The
like,
same, a lot. The thing is, though, like a lot of the same games with a lot, like it was a lower selection of games, and they stayed on the front page for years. Oh my god,
like,
Prison Life. Prison Life always pissed me off because I knew that the only reason that shit was popular was because there was a constant influx of new users playing it because it's on the front page and not because it's fun.
Prison Life could have been
Because
so much more.
all you would see is bacon hairs. Every time you get on there, all you would see is bacon hairs.
Yeah.
Just tasing people for no reason because that game fucking sucks.
Prison Life could have been so much more.
You literally wouldn't get punished for just tasing people for no reason. Like, there's barely any punishment for being a dickhead. I remember when Jailbreak first came out. It's like, oh, it's like Prison Life, but like actually like good. Jailbreak was great.
Jailbreak was great, and now it's like filled with too much. It's like there's too much in Jailbreak. I don't like it. I remember I used to hack on Arsenal all the time because I suck ass at FPSs.
I remember I used to hack on Arsenal to test my aimbot that I had made.
I would hack on Arsenal.
Allegedly.
I would hack on Arsenal because I wanted to hack on Phantom Forces, but Phantom Forces has a vote kick option. So that's why I'd hack in Arsenal.
Why don't more games have vote kicks?
Yeah, I don't know. Because, like, I just thought it was kind of funny to piss off people in Phantom Forces. Because, like, they try
I like to
hard
just
in that
gaslight people.
game. Why?
Like when I would like to like I would gaslight people when cheating. I'd be like, "What are you talking about?"
Like, what? No, I'm not. What?
Like, you just like mad that I'm
Imagine
better
if
than
there's
you?
a way
Like,
you could like edit the leaderboard, so like they would be like, "This guy's a cheater. He's top scoring and shit," and then you could just move down to like halfway on the leaderboard and just edit your score.
That would require access to like change stuff on other people's screens, and you can't because that's.
But like
you can't. You don't have authority.
I'm saying it would be funny if you could.
Sullivan talking to Walter White, like, what would you do if you had a time machine? That's not even thermodynamically possible.
Flip.
Oh, hi, Acer. Why would
Oh,
you say
fuck
it?
off, piggy.
What'd you call me?
Some days when I talk to you and I like bring up a hypothetical, I genuinely like think of that scene.
You what?
Some days when I talk to you and I bring up a hypothetical, it feels like that scene because you're just like, what? Is the world made of pudding? What if the world's made of pudding, dude? Shut the fuck up. But like, why was Walter White just like so fucking like? It's just
Because first of all, he did not because he was angry about the whole thing.
yeah.
Like he didn't want to be there. And also he was taking out his anger, and it just shows like he didn't want to answer the question is the thing. Like I think that was wise because he just did not want to answer the question.
It's a good
He didn't want to
question.
face like having to like think about all the things he's done wrong. So he's just like, oh, that's not even thermodynamically possible. Like it shows, and it's supposed to be like in contrast to Mike, especially. Because Mike answers like with a normal person answer. You know, it's like
What does he say?
he says he'd go back in time to the day he took his first bribe,
Oh yeah.
and then he'd go forward like 10 years to see how other people are doing. Jimmy is just like, well, I'd go back in time and invest in like
Fucking Microsoft or some shit.
not Microsoft, like fuck, what is it? Like some kind of theater or
AMC.
the you just said the name of a theater company. Just so no, like like
Oh, Saul saying he'd go back to 1965, invest in Berkshire Hathaway on the day it was taken over by Warren Buffett.
What the fuck? Why do you keep cutting out?
Why do I keep cut? I don't. It's Discord doing it because I don't cut out on my like mic feedback because I have it looped back to my headphones. It's just Discord. It's Saul Goodman saying. It's Saul Goodman like talking about how he'd buy Berkshire Hathaway like stock in it.
oh yeah,
The
on the
day
day it's
that-
taken over by Warren Buffett.
Yeah.
Come back a billionaire. Oh yeah, Walter's like, oh yeah, I forgot. Walter's like, dude, you're just talking about just say regrets. Like, what do you regret? Time machines aren't even thermodynamically possible. He's fucking. Oh, and then he does actually answer.
Yeah. It was about gray matter. Because it's Saul saying he allows his former business partners to take over the company he co-founded. Angel, what would you do if you had a time machine?
You shut the fuck up.
Actually, going back to what Walter said, the time machine thing isn't just about regrets. Like it's like what Saul said, fucking investing in Berkshire Hathaway to become a millionaire.
Billionaire.
Billionaire, sorry, yeah.
You got it wrong, and I'm gonna kill you now.
I think what I'd do is I'd go to my 3-year-old self, I'd take the laptop from me, no, I'd have to have a debit card. I was gonna say I'd buy Bitcoin.
Other VC kind of died. Only side characters. I decided to come in.
Only side character? That's
Holy
fucked.
side
That's
characters is
fucked.
Crazy.
Hi, Kiko.
Filler
it's
episode.
That's not a side character.
It's funny because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay.
Hi, Kiko.
Dude, I'm literally breathing you out right now.
We're talking about
I forgot I'm carbon dioxide. I was so confused for half a second.
we're talking about time machines and stuff. We're talking about Breaking Bad in the time machine episode.
The time
Breaking
machine
Bad is a-
episode.
What?
No, the fucking. Oh my god.
I
no,
don't know why I call it the
episode
time
of
machine episode. That was like
Fucking salt, and it's not even Breaking Bad. It's Better.
yeah,
Call
it's Better Call
Saul.
Saul.
What's
The one
time
where he
machine
just talks
episode?
about. He talks about time, like
Like,
what would you do
with the
if you
time
had a
machine?
talking to Mike, and then he talks to, and then later it shows him talking to Walter, and Walter's like, thermodynamics. You're talking about regrets. A time machine isn't thermodynamically possible. And then he says that he regrets like letting his business partners, or like just like giving
Selling
the
his
company
stock.
orders. Yeah,
Selling
selling
his
his
stock and
for like $5,000.
Fucking paid him.
I think
What?
I do think it's really great that like in Breaking Bad, like the first thing, but like basically like right after he gets cancer, he's offered a way out to not have to worry about money at all in the slightest.
And he's
and
like,
he
no.
expressly rejects it because of his ego. Like he literally does not have to be dealing with any of the crime stuff. He like from the start he could have literally just asked for money from Gretchen and Elliot, and they would be happy to oblige because they care about him.
Yeah, and like they have so much money.
Yeah.
Like of course, dude. If I had that much money, my longtime friend, yes, of course I would pay for his cancer treatment. Like what?
I mean, they weren't. I don't think they were. I don't think they like talked much, did they? I can't remember.
No, they were like in college. They knew each other in college. I swear. They
No,
started
yeah,
the
but then
company,
like after that, I mean, like they weren't. Were they like? Because like after Walt left the company, I mean.
I don't know.
Walter Horse. Oh yeah, Kiko, I've had this car seat headrest just repeating.
What? Teens of Denial?
Yeah, it's good.
You liked it?
Yeah.
Yay! I'm so happy.
I thought
Yeah,
it
I
was
told
Teens
you
of.
you'd
I thought
like
this
it.
one was Teens of Style.
Oh,
Yeah, it's Teens of Style.
Fuck. Sorry. They're both. Yeah, but Teens of Denial is really good. You should listen to that after that, or if you're.
I'd listen to
something else.
Teens of Denial. I think.
You did?
Or
Did you like it?
it was like a 6, maybe a 7.
Next.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah, I figured you'd like Teens of Style more. Because it's actually a bunch of Teens of Style. So in Car Seat Headrest, from the genesis of it,
Mm-hmm.
it was just Will Toledo.
Yeah.
The vocalist, is frontman of the
Hmm.
band. But then in 2015, when Teens of Style and Denial came out, they like signed with a record label and actually became like a full-on band with Andrew Katz as the drummer. He's also pretty cool. But they re-recorded some older like solo Car Seat Headrest tracks, and that's what Teens of Style is. It's half from an album called My
Did my
Back Is
Roblox
Killing
just
Me,
crash?
Baby,
I did migrate to latest update.
Oh.
and half from Monomania, which both are pretty good albums. And if you can put up with the lesser production quality of it, because it's Will's earlier work, I think you would like. I think you'd like My Back Is Killing Me, Baby, or if you want something a little more depressing, Monomania. I won't be here for long. I gotta go shower.
You gotta go shower.
Please
Thank
censor
you.
the word shower.
Dude, TW shower.
Okay. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to end stream because I've been streaming for a while.
Puyo, Puyo.
Goodbye, all. Good night, America. Everyone, Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey. Angel, Baba
Baba
Booey.
Booey. Fafa
Kiko.
fooey. Fafa
Kiko.
fooey.
Ooey,
Kiko, Baba Booey.
Baba